Well, welcome into the premiere of Pendleton Pets. Here we are with gorgeous Tilly. She's our rock star of the hour. Hi, Tilly. She's a, what did you call her? A golden?
A Goldador. Golden and Labrador.
Golden and Lab. Isn't she sweet? She's like, hi, more treats. Well, welcome. I'm Fatima Cocci, your host. We are going to talk with one of the founders of the pet company that is now doing Pendleton Pet Supplies. We have the Cadillac of dog beds. Tilly's in it, and we love our furry friends. They're part of the family, so we want to treat them well. This is called the Cuddler bed. This is your national park version. We brought in for the premiere 4 of the top park bed offers from Pendleton. So you're going to see Grand Canyon, Acadia, Crater Lake, and Glacier National Park all represented. There they are. Bright, bold, beautiful colors done in non-pill fleece fabric. They zip off on the cover. This is truly the Cadillac of dog bed. And we have them on sale here at ShopHQ. This is the last show where you're not spending $229 for the large. We are at $209, plus we're going to do 6 monthly installments starting at only $26.50 if you go for the smaller medium, which will fit up to about 50 pounds, 30 pounds.
On the Cuddler, 30 pounds for the medium and 50 pounds for the large.
Thank you, Ed. That is 524203. Yeah, I asked Ed. Ed knows it all. All right. So we are also going to show you the more flat with the dog bed here. So instead of a cuddler, we're looking at the pet bed hugger. This is genius because if you have more than one furry friend, maybe your doggy and kitty are friends and they want to hang out together. This is like the family bed right here. Isn't this gorgeous? So it's $129 or $149, depending if you go medium or large. Tilly, where are you going, girlfriend? Come on over here, Tilly girl. She's 4 years old, she's 65 pounds, and she is a sweetheart, loving her treats. There is your pet napper fit guide. This one starts at only $129. And if you want your house to not only have your beautiful furry friends, but bring a little elegance and luxury and the majesty of the Pendleton brand, of the national parks, you need the Cadillac of dog beds. That's what I'm calling the Pendleton and dog beds and dog supplies here. We're going to start with a bundle, though, that is exclusive today, only for you, only here, and only today.
That is 100% correct, or 110% for sure.
And your value is crazy. So you have 4 of the national parks represented here. You get the 6-foot dog leash and the dog collar. Anywhere else, you're going to have to buy them separately, and they will be $46 a piece.
Correct.
So that would be $92. Not here, not today,
Yep.
not for you at ShopHQ. Our price is only $59.99. So you're spending about $29.99 per piece. This is how you do it, and you choose between 5 sizes. Ed's going to break that down, but it goes extra small through extra large. Not only do we have that amazing exclusive savings when we bundle these two together, look how pretty these are. We are going to give you a $10 off a second. So your second bundle would only be $49.99. How crazy is that? Here are the sizes and the fit. So we'll take you through that, but this is the value. Because really, this pet company makes high quality, top quality pet products. This is not what you get at the big box store. This is not what you get at the warehouse store. This is for those of you that want high end. You want to buy the best. You want to buy it once and have a beautiful product for your beautiful furry friend. Ed Babowski is a founding partner of the Carolina Pet Company. He's involved in the pet space for nearly 50 years, overseeing sales, marketing, and branding at the Carolina Pet Company, making it comfortable, sustainable, and easy to care for, and making it affordable. He and his wife, Terry, have a long history of rescuing, and I like this word, spoiling their dogs and cats. Well, Ed, welcome to ShopHQ.
Thank you so much.
How
Appreciate
are you? Any pet lover is a friend of mine.
There you go.
So tell us about this kind of partnership between these two heritage brands.
Sure. So Carolina Pet was looking to expand their presence in the pet space. At the same time, Pendleton was looking to get into the pet category. We had some short conversations, and we came to realize we shared some of the same core values: fashion, function,
Yes.
and quality. And I think it's the quality element that served to galvanize our relationship.
Because Pendleton's been around for what, 150 years?
We say 150, but math, and I didn't do real well in math in school, okay? They originated in 1863. So I got out my calculator.
You put me on the
it's
spot
actually,
there.
No, I'll help you out. It's 161 years.
Wow! And that's why we know the name.
Iconic American brand. You all have heard and probably know the Pendleton brand. At the very least, you've heard the Pendleton name. Iconic, family-owned and operated, Pacific Northwest, world-class woolens.
I think Montana Lodge.
There you go.
And you see the Pendleton blankets, right? Okay, so here are the colors. Let me take you through the colors, and then we're going to find out what makes the Pendleton dog collar and leash different than your traditional or lower level. Let's just say it that way. This is going to be your Acadia. And that's going to feature the black background with those bright pops of color, the dark sky waiting for the sunrise above Maine seaboard, right? And then we have the Crater National Park that has more of a blue background with that color spectrum, much like a rainbow, celebrating the Oregon sunset. Then we have the Glacier National Park on the white background with those bright, happy colors here. That's Glacier National Park. And then we have Grand Canyon National Park, the ombre sunset against the navy, celebrating that Arizona Grand Canyon, wonder of the world, right? The majesty. So what makes the construction of this collar and leash set different?
100% recycled polyester.
Okay.
That makes it strong. That makes it comfortable. That makes it easy to care for. It makes it impervious to the sunlight. Second,
So it won't fade?
It will not fade.
Ooh.
Next, obviously, it's the National Park Collection, which resonates again with everyone. We also have done something a little different, not necessarily entirely unique to us, but nevertheless, not necessarily pervasive in the marketplace. We have created the widths to be proportionate to the collar size. So you're now holding the extra small.
Yes.
That is a 1/2 inch wide. The small and the medium are 3/4 of an inch wide.
You see that?
And the large and the extra large are a 1/2 inch, or excuse me, a 1 inch wide. So it's proportionate to the size of the collar, which in turn is proportionate to the size of the dog. It looks good, it feels better.
Oh, for the puppies, I love it. And then there are the neck sizes. You can follow along on that chart, extra small through extra large. This is the last show. Things are getting limited. If you like the Acadia, it's the only one with the black background. In the small, we have 9 left. In the medium, there are 8 left. They're going fast. I want to show the leash just for a moment. What about the hardware on the leash and the handle? Can we
Great
talk
question.
to that?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
first of all, it's the same recycled polyester material. So you have those same factors of easy to care for, strong. The brass is an antique, solid antique brass.
Like that, okay.
And what we have added is a detachable clasp on the handle side. So what you can do...
Oh, on the handle as well.
Yes, so the clasp
you see
connects
that?
to the D-ring.
Okay.
It's the normal hold and walk your dog.
Yeah.
But if you're an outdoor cafe, you bring your dog, but they want the dog tethered.
This is
You can
genius.
move this around the leg of a chair, around your own leg. You
have
can keep the pet close nearby
Oh my gosh.
and yet tethered within range.
That is so smart. You don't know how many acrobatics I've done trying to wrap it around a chair leg and tie it in and out of a post or a bench. That is genius. Listen, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pet product. This is the top level. Everything there's good, better, best, right? Don't you want the best for your pet? And we have a huge savings. Normally, the collar is $46. Normally, the 6-foot leash is $46. You'd have to buy them separately anywhere else, $92. Not here, not today, not for you. Only $59.99. Great holiday stocking stuffer for
Thank you. It is indeed.
for your furry baby. And we have the Acadia, Crater Lake, Glacier, or Grand Canyon. Ooh, looks like that Grand Canyon will go first. Now, if you want to purchase separately, we'll give you an item number. The number on the bundle was 524829. There was a $10 off, a second one, by the way. But if you want just the leash, you spend $46. All on its own, it's 524332. Fewer than 60 though total, and we do have the same choices as far as the majestic national parks. I love the national parks we chose for the premiere, Ed. They're the famous, most popular ones, and we also have the matching dog collar you can purchase. That isn't on a sale price today at $34.99. We do have fewer than 100 though. Now, all the sale prices, the bundles, the exclusive offers all go away tonight.
That's correct.
This is it. Now we're going to get to what I'm calling the Cadillac of dog beds.
Thank you.
This is going to feature a no-pill polar fleece. It's super cozy. I'll have Ed walk you through all the details. There's my doggie. Hi,
Lovely.
Goldie. Goldie the Golden Doodle. She's a mini, actually. She's 14 pounds,
Really?
Full grown. Some
Full-grown.
people,
A mini. I didn't realize there were minis. That's
some
interesting.
people
That's
call her a micro because
Really?
she's so little.
So we've got the giant breeds at one end, and we have micro. Well done.
Interesting, right? I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know these things. I just love her. But she loves your cuddler. And here you have Tilly, who is our Labrador? Goldador. A golden and a Labrador. Isn't she pretty? And she's hanging out at 65 pounds in the
I want to
Acadia.
correct you. She came in here at 65 pounds. I have been watching her eat treats. She now tips the scale at 70 plus.
You know, that is not polite. Cover your ears, Tilly. All right, let's go through it here. We have the 4 national parks. They're majestic and bold and really bring an element of luxury into your home because you don't want your dog bed to disappear. You want it to make a statement in your home. So do you want to walk us through each of the parks we're seeing? And then just know, everybody, there are 2 sizes and we do have them on sale.
We do. And once again, those 4 colorways or national parks are clearly our best sellers. And in this case, our 2 best-selling sizes are medium and large. So
this like spectrum or rainbow, we call this which one?
This one is the Crater Lake.
Ooh, okay. If you want the Crater Lake, that's celebrating the stripes and the colors of Oregon right down the center. That is so pretty. And then it's on a navy background. And which do we have under the Crater
This is
Lake?
the Grand Canyon.
Oh, it's like ombre almost. Have you been to the Grand Canyon?
I have.
I have not.
Gotta see it.
Shameful,
Gotta see
right?
it.
I've got to get
The
moving.
8th wonder of the world.
So that's our Grand Canyon. Ooh, the Grand Canyon has been popular, everybody. We brought the most in. We're down to about a dozen in the large of the Grand Canyon. So don't miss out here.
Acadia. Acadia is next.
And this is so pretty. It almost reminds me of Southwest with these colors here and the striping. Then you're going to have the black background on the Acadia, and that brings you the dark sky waiting for the sunrise above Maine's seaboard. Now here,
Glacier.
I couldn't guess
favorite.
that one.
It is a crowd favorite.
It's so bright and happy, and it's the only one on this white background. Ooh, the Crater Lake Large. We have 6 left. This is the last show for the premiere of the Pendleton Pet beds here at ShopHQ. So I hope you can treat your pooch today. All right, so I know I've been calling this a Cadillac of dog beds. So tell us what some features that make your dog bed superior.
Sure. Well, I think as you've already pointed out, this is a non-pilling polar fleece. The cover comes off easily. It's machine washable.
Okay.
A couple of additional attentions to the detail are the color-on-color cording and a suede label that provides for the iconic Pendleton Woolen Mills logo.
Ah, that's important because that's such an iconic brand.
And as you said, it's a statement piece. You go online, you go into a pet store, you shop a catalog, you see what I tend to call pedestrian or vanilla beds. What do I mean by that? They're chocolate or they're brown, they're tan or they're khaki.
Yeah.
These are intended to stand out in a living environment.
And because those are designed to kind of disappear. And I have purchased several. She's only 2, goodness, Ed. With those several that I purchased for my sweet Golden Doodle, I could have bought a better bed.
That's right.
That's the thing, everybody. Look at it, zips. So what are we seeing inside here with the fill?
So what we're doing is we use what's called a baffled channel.
Okay.
And that means that we fill this liner with our own high loft memory fiber fill. The channel prevents the fill from spreading, clumping, or bottoming out.
Okay.
We also go one step further. We include a zipper. Why a zipper? Because the truth is, over time, over an extended period of time, this fill is going to compress. And anybody that tells you differently, regrettably, is not necessarily being level with you, okay? So what this enables you to do is to unzip the liner, go to your local fabric store, get a polyester fill,
Okay.
and put it in to replace the fill that the bed came with. Not next week, not next month, probably not even next year, but in the future, if you are starting to see some compression, you can take and replenish
So that
the fill.
means you buy your dog bed one time.
Correct.
You can wash the cover, the colors don't fade, you can
Correct.
refill. You don't have to be wasteful
Right.
with your money, with the environment. And what about the fill? What
Well,
does that
let's talk
do?
about that. Wasteview is a great segue. Our own high loft memory fiber fill is
Yeah.
made with recycled plastic bottles.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, how does that translate? Since we've introduced this fill into our product line, we have diverted, are we ready? Drum roll, please. 36 million plastic bottles from our nation's
Wow. Keeping
So-
the oceans clean, landfills. Wow.
Our contribution in a small way to our carbon footprint, to sustainability, and to our environment.
Doesn't it matter where we put our money? I'm so happy you're here, Ed.
you.
I mean, shopping
Thank
with
you.
Pendleton, which is an iconic brand, legacy brand in the United States. Shopping with, of course, Carolina Pet Company that Ed started almost 20 years ago and wanted to do right in the world. Wanted to, people who care
Thank
about
you.
pets care about the environment.
Thank you.
Let's talk Tilly. Coming on over here. Sweet Tilly. She's our Goldador. Golden and Labrador mix. Isn't she pretty? She's 4. What are her favorite activities?
Oh, she's a runner and she loves any BALL.
You have to spell it.
Yes.
I don't know if you all could hear her owner here. She said she likes a BALL.
Yes.
But we're not going to say it because poor Tilly will start to get real excited.
And FOOD.
TREAT.
72 pounds now and counting.
Now she's on the Acadia, and you said she's 60. Well,
About 65.
she walked in 65 pounds. And is this the large size?
Yes.
Ed? Okay.
Yes.
Which I do have dimensions. I'm
And
going to go grab them.
The large size is intended for dogs up to 50 pounds. The medium is for dogs up to 30 pounds. But I want to condition that just a bit.
Okay.
We are very stingy with our weight requirements, meaning there are a number of dogs that can tip the scale beyond the 30-pound mark and still fit on the medium bed. And there are dogs that can exceed the 50-pound mark and fit on the large bed.
So when in doubt, go up. Right?
Always. There's a mantra in our industry. Large dogs cannot fit on small beds. Small dogs can fit on large beds.
They'll be just fine. So when in doubt, go up. We have Sweet Tilly here, 65 to 70 pound range.
Thank
She's
you.
on the large. And she's on the large Acadia. By the way, the large Acadia, we're down to about 15 remaining. That's it. This is an exclusive offer with this discount here. If you want the large, we found it elsewhere for $229. Worth every penny. This may be the last dog bed that you get your sweet little pooch or kitty, because you can unzip it, you can wash it, the colors don't fade, it doesn't pill, and you could restuff it down the line should you
Correct.
need to. And look at this, we found it elsewhere for that larger size at $229. We're at $209, and we're going to do free shipping. And you have 6 payments of the $34, plus the smaller one. Just so you know, guys, the medium is $159. Go ahead.
And I messed up this morning.
Okay.
I forgot to say something.
Talk to me.
The idea of free shipping, what everybody needs to understand is pet beds are inherently expensive to ship. It's all
Obviously,
about dimensional weight, and it is absolutely ridiculous. So the idea of getting free shipping, that is in and of itself an extraordinary value.
I want you all, we're doing that for all purchases over $75 or more. Shop till you drop. I want to make sure, though, when you invest in a pet bed, it's like part of the furniture. You wouldn't put something, I mean, think about it. The large itself is going to be about 36 by 27 inches. You wouldn't put something of that size in your home that is shoddy, that's going to start to pill, that is going to break down, that will show stains. You want something that is going to make an impression, that's going to be beautiful. The Acadia that Sweet Tilly is on is the only one with the black background. So Acadia National Park in Maine. Have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you been to
It's a
all
perk. It's a perk with the job. You got to check out all the national parks. I keep adding, trying to
course you
add
do.
more national parks. It's a free vacation.
Tell us about it. It's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's a combination of seascape and landscape, and it's marvelous.
Oh, I mean, look at that. It's where the Acadia's Cadillac Mountain catches that first daylight in the continental United States each New Year's Day. The country wakes up in Acadia National Park. That's amazing. So let's talk now about a crowd favorite, a crowd pleaser.
The glacier.
Ooh, in the Acadia, by the way, guys, we have about 29 left total between the medium and large bed. And this is the last show, so I don't want you to miss out on that savings. So bright, so happy. What would you say to somebody who's nervous about the white background on the Glacier National Park design, and then can we clean this?
I can answer that with a statistic.
Okay.
Because we do, in fact, reach out to several of our customers and try to get some reviews and opinions, comments, criticisms. I mean, we know what we do well. We want to know where we fall short. What amazes me is the number of people that have black labs or chocolate labs who buy this bed.
Wow.
And they whisk it off with a lint brush, or they use a vacuum,
Sure.
or they throw it in the washing machine.
And is there any number of times, like, maximum number of times? Can you wash it just, indefinitely, or?
Indefinitely for me is a long time. It has endured the test of time for many years. It truly has. And one other thing about both beds that we're going to talk about today, the sizes, and I think the reason that the medium and the large are globally our best-selling sizes is because they're portable. You can move them from wherever your dog rests and nests during the day to where it sleeps at night, and then you can put them in the back of an SUV or a minivan or in a mobile home. So they're highly versatile. They're not just tethered to a single room.
And I think also, if you're going to have the pet bed right next to your bed, then your sweet little furry friend has a place to be.
There you go.
So if you're trying to maybe keep them off of your bed, give them their own bed and don't chintz out. Get them the good stuff. You know why? In the long run, that's going to save you too. You buy the best, you buy it once, you buy it right. It helps the environment, right? You're getting rid of some of that plastic bottle usage, or waste rather, and then you're also getting non-pilling, wonderful fleece surface. So whether you have kitties or dogs, this is going to be a great pet bed for you, and you're getting something that is beautiful in your home, that is stately, that is elegant, really elevates the look of your home. Not, ooh, don't look at the dog bed, something you're proud of and your pooch will love. So let's take a look at, is this the Acadia here?
No, Acadia's behind right here.
Oh, sorry, Crater Lake.
Correct.
Let's take a look at Crater Lake. We haven't quite seen this one up front, and we'll talk a little bit about the park, because I think a lot of us who love nature and these majestic parks and our beautiful country want to celebrate that. So Crater Lake is in Oregon, is that it?
Yes.
I love it. Is that one of your favorites?
You haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't been? I just assumed.
No, fell short. I was going to try to say, don't ask me about that. Don't ask me. I haven't been there.
So really the stripes are representing the colors of an Oregon sunset against the dark blue waters of Crater Lake, formed in the caldera of an extinct volcano. How cool is that? So you almost see a color spectrum or a rainbow. It's just gorgeous. And then you see that National Park logo on the actual label, don't you?
It's a suede patch.
So each one's
that's
going to be
embossed with the Pendleton the Pendleton Woolen Mills iconic label, 1863.
Wow.
61 years, math.
Such a famous brand. Okay, we're going to do 8 minutes on the clock, free shipping. You can get the medium bed at $159, which is on sale today, and a value pay or 6 payments of $26 and change, $26.50. So I think there's one more that we should talk about. Oh, the Grand Canyon. How could we forget about the Grand Canyon? Here, I can hold that. Thank you. So talk to us a little bit about the Grand Canyon design.
If you've had the good fortune to be to the Grand Canyon and see the way that the sun kind of cascades off of the cliffs and the mountains, these are the colors.
Yeah.
These are absolutely the colors. And and we'll see this also on when we talk about the...
Oh, even the striations, in the rock, you can kind of see in the striping.
That's right.
On the, yeah.
And we'll see this with the pet napper because we have a little more face place to position a more elaborate logo and branding. But these colors are picked up throughout the park in a lot of their collateral material, in their flags, in their restaurants. So this is kind of the theme and the colorway of each of the parks.
Oh, this is great. Look how cozy and soft and plush this is. You picked the best and most durable in that non-pill fleece. 524-203. If you love this Grand Canyon, it's grounded in navy, those fiery orange and russet tones. We have 10 left in the large in the Grand Canyon, so that is very, very popular. All the sale prices go away tonight. This is Ed's last show, last time we get to play with some furry friends. So tell us a little bit about this kind of scalloped edge in front. How is it designed this way?
So the bed has really four bolsters, one on each side. The ones on the left and the right and the back provide the dog or the cat in the medium size a little more security, a little more support, a little more comfort. But this scalloped front allows any size dog to get in and out of the bed easily.
Ah, that
so
makes so much
there
sense.
is a design, there's a method to our madness here.
Tilly, you're doing great, girlfriend. You're doing great. Look how beautiful your coat is. I love it. If you want the Crater Lake is the one with the rainbow or spectrum striping. This is going to be the napper, so it's flat, but if you like that color design, you see Crater Lake second from the left there with navy and then a spectrum of color. The large, we're down to 4 left. Give us a call, by the way. If you love Pendleton Woolens, if you love Carolina Pet Company, or you want to share your stories about your furry friend, we want to take your call, 1-800-938-9708. Okay, story time, Ed. Tell us stories about all our furry friends. So Goldie, my little 14-pound golden doodle, we say Goldie Place, and then she goes to her pet bed.
Really?
And she doesn't stay there. That's the caveat. How do you get him to stay there?
Well, I've learned something here today. It's just bring a mountain full of treats and just keep piling them on.
Treats. There's Goldie. There she is. Now she's 14 pounds, and we put her in the medium. So it's to what you were saying.
Yes.
You know, there's no such thing as too big for them, and she loves it. Look
and
at
there's some dogs that absolutely like to drape over the edges of the bed. They just find that they're in control of their environment.
Where should we put our pet beds? Do you have any recommendations?
Anywhere and everywhere, honestly. I mean, at our home, and not that that becomes the standard, it's in the area where the dog normally nests and rests. It's the evening, we move it up to the bedroom, sometimes prefers to be in an upstairs hallway, we move it there. We take a road trip, it's in the back of the SUV in the cargo area.
Sure.
So it really has very few limitations. You can even use it poolside as long as you remember to bring it in, because you just don't want to get this bed wet.
Sure, don't leave it out in the elements. It's an indoor pet bed for the most part. Or, you know, if you are going to be doing some outdoor camping at the national park and you want to bring the pet bed, how fun would that be? One of the things I think about is if you want to bring your pet to work, right, to your place, your office space, and you want them to have a designated place to be.
That's
you don't want them to be
idea.
kind of running around or just laying anywhere on the floor. You want to just encourage them to have that special place. You could put their favorite little blankie. We do have a pet blanket that I have over my shoulder that is coming up. But you'll also notice that if you missed the top of the show, Tilly is wearing the coordinating, or one of the coordinating bundles where we have the collar and leash, also with the same designs. I think she's wearing the Crater Lake, which would be right back here. But we do have a huge sale. It's like a 35% discount because we're going to bundle it exclusively. It's like a $92 value for $59 or something. It's
Available
crazy.
no place else.
So that is coming up, or that was our first presentation, and that price will go away. Also coming up, we do have the pet blanket. So a lot of great ways to spoil your pet. Don't you think holiday is a great time to spoil your pet?
It is. And people are, thinking about getting a puppy for the holidays, right? And they want to have a place for that puppy
Good idea.
to feel comfortable.
Okay, but what about puppies making accidents? Then what?
Machine washable.
Okay.
Machine washable.
Can you wash the insert as well?
No.
Okay, all right.
But again, the reason for the zip liner, there's going to be a dog, and there are several of them out there. We're taking better care of our pets, and as a result, our pets are living longer, and as a result, they are acquiring same maladies, senior adults, a
so
bit
you want to make
redundant.
them comfortable,
Right.
right?
Well, and they'll also have some incontinence issues. So that's another reason why that zippered liner allows you to remove the fill if it's just reached a point where it's been so saturated and it's taken on a less than inviting aroma. So it's a great way to change it out.
I love that you did that, Ed, because, and for your company, I don't know if it's good for your business model. Because,
I'll take my chances.
think about that. Everybody wants to make disposable items nowadays. You go to that big
Throw away.
Bullseye store and you buy a pet bed. Guess what? In 2 months, I've made that mistake. It doesn't look good. The fill collapses, it's stained, it won't come clean, it starts to pill, it doesn't look good anymore, and you don't even want it in your house.
Right.
Look at what, you can't wash them. Look at what Ed did here. So can you show us again about, how to unzip it? And I think you have the liner.
So you can remove the sleep deck and you can remove the bolsters as well. We'll use the sleep deck for the purpose of demonstration here. We use what is called a channel or a baffled liner. These are 3 separate cells. We fill it with our high loft memory fiber. It holds the fiber in each of the 3 cells. As a result, it prevents the fiber from spreading, from clumping, or from bottoming out, which in turn assures optimum support for the pet who's on the bed.
So much more comfortable for them. Now, the bolstered sides, they stay full, right? You don't have to replace those?
Correct.
Okay, so they stay full. It's
But
the
they are
bottom.
obviously removable, so you can have the cover ready to wash and to dry.
Yeah, you'll see. I'll show you one last time here. There is the zip, right? There's the zip. It opens up, and then you can remove that fill and you can refill it if you need to. Like Ed said, not next week, not next month, probably not even next year, but this may be the last pet bed you buy. And aren't they beautiful? It's like a piece of furniture. So we're going to wrap this up. We have fewer than 100 to go around. Now the sale price is going to save you some money today, exclusively here at ShopHQ. If you go online, I did find the large one for $229. Our price is $209. So we like a little bit of a savings.
And free shipping.
Free shipping. It is like, I know. He's been in this business for almost 50 years. Pet beds don't usually ship for free. That is 524-203. We have that medium or large. I will tell you that Crater Lake, we have a fewer than 20 total. Now here is the Pendleton Pet National Park Pet Napper. So instead of having the bolstered sides, it's nice and flat, but it does have a loft to it. And there are 2 sizes on this as well, in the same 4 beautiful, eye-catching, luxurious national park designs. So you choose medium or large there. Acadia, Crater Lake, Glacier, or Grand Canyon, starting at only $129. I know it's tempting because you go into that big box store where you buy the big toilet paper, right? And they have the pet bed. But trust me on that, it will last you a couple weeks.
That's right.
And will look good. Buy the best, buy it once. We like that. All right. Okay, trade. Go online to shophq.com. After our final hour of the premiere of Pendleton Pets, Dr. Dubrow is back. Consult Health and Beauty kicks off a 3-day holiday readiness visit, and we're going to do something we've never done before. First of all, we have one of the biggest kits we've had in 7 years. It's a 9-piece kit. It's going to save you hundreds of dollars, and all the top hits of the brand, internal, external health and wellness products. And then we also have a 6-pack of Regenerol gummies that we've never done before. So the benefits of retinol, but from the inside out. So Dr. Dubrow, plastic surgeon, is standing by. All right. let's take care of our sweet pooches and our kitties and give them something comfy, cozy. We have the Pendleton Pet National Park Pet Blanket and Plush Toy Set, brand new. You'll get both. Because it's $75, oh, there's sweet Augie, Aaron Kessler's dog, French Bulldog, so cute. Because you get to $75 here on this offer, automatically get the free shipping. So we like that. So maybe you get this blanket and plushie set, and then you add the matching leash and collar set.
Exactly.
Free shipping, $75 or more for you. 3 choices. Do you want to walk us through and tell us which plushie we get with each one?
Sure. We have the, the Acadia National Park pattern, and it comes with the moose.
Oh, and each plushie has the actual National Park logo, is that
Correct.
right?
It's the official combination Pendleton Woolen Mills National Park logo. It's accented with a little wrap around the neck scarf. It's approximately 10 inches tall. The throws are 30 by 40, also polar fleece, also non-pilling, also machine washable. Next we have the Grand Canyon that comes with the longhorn sheep.
Oh, cute. Now, are these animals that are found in the parks? Is that why they did
Several
this?
parks, they are indigenous to several, obviously not all parks, but absolutely, yes. They do, in fact, anchor the parks that we're associating them with.
So thoughtful.
And then finally, you have over there, Crater Lake,
Oh,
and our little furry friend there.
I want this scarf.
I will say, unfortunately, Glacier is not available in this 2-piece gift ensemble.
Okay.
So
we'll forgive you just this once, Ed.
thank you. But you mentioned earlier in the broadcast the idea of holiday giving. These have been for us a consummate bestseller. They almost always sell out by mid-November. So
Can I have Tilly hang out with us? Okay, wait, let's have her over here. Oh, Tilly. This comes with a squeaky.
Yes, it does.
The plushie's a squeaky. Okay, here you go, girl. Here you go, get it. Where's that retriever in you? Tilly, come. Tilly, come, girl. Look, do you like it? Tilly, up. Does she jump? Come on, get it. Come on. What do you think?
too many treats. That's what I think.
She's so confused. Here you go, girl. Here you go. That is fun. So the blanket you could put in their kennel. You could bring it in the car. You can cover the furniture.
I would love to tell you that we figured this out on our own, but we did not. This came from some input from customers.
Okay.
What they have done in several instances is to buy the throw that matches the bed. Now you have
sure.
the Acadia. They'll drape the bed, the throw on top of the sleep deck of the bed.
Oh.
And what that effectively does
Look at that,
is
everybody.
eliminates a little bit of the wear and tear on the actual bed itself. And it's obviously much easier to remove that throw and wash it rather than having to do the entire bed every week or every 2 weeks or once a month.
This is so thoughtfully designed. Everything that you've done here. This is why I call you guys the Cadillac of dog beds and pet products.
Thank you. And there's a versatility here too, by the way. You can use it in the home to protect upholstered furniture, carpeting, bedding. You can put it in the car. You can use it for the picnic, if you're on a picnic or if you're at the beach, any place, anywhere, anytime.
The park, whatnot. Easy to wash. Any special instructions for washing?
Gentle cycle.
Okay.
And forgive me, I don't really do laundry at home. I apologize, but whatever the
It's all right.
comparable drying component is for gentle cycle washing.
Okay, I would maybe hang it to dry. I think that would be an easy way because I think fleece dries pretty quickly. I know that from all of our ski gear, our base layers,
Yep,
fleece
yep.
dries real quickly. Okay, everybody, you get a $20 buy more, save more on this set. So you will get your second for only $55, and you get the wonderful coordinating squeak plushie with the blanket. And this is going to be the Acadia, Crater Lake, or Grand Canyon. Now, if you want Crater Lake, that's been the most popular. It comes with the black bear, the one that I gave Tilly. Here it is. And this one has that almost spectrum of color or rainbow pattern. We're down to fewer than 40 now if you want that crater lake. Isn't that pretty? And this one really brings out all the colors that you use, all the primary colors. It just looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. And this is going back to, you know, if you love Pendleton blankets and the history there, it does have the Pendleton logo right here. And I like that you did that in almost like a micro suede here. Very high end. I think about the big Montana lodges.
That's right.
And having the luxury.
Fireplaces? Yes, absolutely.
That's a great place to put your pet bed, right next to the fireplace.
Yes.
So they can hang out with everybody, and then it looks really luxurious. So you don't want to have the pet bed from the big box store that looks like you want to hide it away. You want to have something pretty.
Or at the very least, you don't want to wash it, because I can't guarantee what it will come out looking like for sure.
Exactly. Acadia is the most popular, and we're down to about 4 dozen remaining here. Here's how they come. The Grand Canyon will come with the Longhorn Sheep Squeaky. I love squeaking it. And uh-oh, here goes Tilly again. Watch. Did you see her ears? You are so cute. Here you go, girl. She is so cute. Look at her. All right, and then your Crater Lake will come with the black bear. The Acadia will come with the moose. Oh, you know, these furry friends, aren't they good for the soul? I don't care what kind of day you have. Ed is taking the squeakies. I don't care what kind of day you have. Your sweet furry friends, your kitty, your puppy, they're going to love you. And they're going to make your day better. Now, if you want in on the sale price on the #1 most popular, that National Park Cuddler Bed, Crater Lake Large, I have 3 left. Make sure you check out of your carts, grab it before it's gone. If you want the Grand Canyon Large, we're about to dip into single digits there as well. It isn't on sale because we found it out there for $229 for the large. It's only $209 here. If you want the medium, that's only $159, and dogs up to 30 pounds. That was 524203. Well, this is called the National Park Pet Napper from Pendleton Pet. And this is brand new today. This is the second and final hour. Oh, look at our sweet little friends. And that's on the Glacier National Park, the one with the white background and those bold primary stripes. Only $129 if you want the medium size, which is 36 by 27. And then your large is 40 by 32 and only $149. So what would you say would be the biggest difference between the napper and the cuddler, and why would you want one or the other?
So the pet napper, it inherently is best served for medium to larger size dogs, where the cuddler tends to be smaller dogs and cats, and then medium-sized dogs, where they tend to curl and nest. These will accommodate, again, we're stingy with our weight requirements. We talk about the medium holding dogs up to approximately 50 pounds and the large up to approximately 80 pounds. Again, you can have a dog that can be up to almost 100 pounds, or in this case, up to about 65 pounds. But you would know that best as the owner of a pet. If you've got a bed of this configuration, which most people do, measure it and then compare it with the dimensions of ours. Or if all else fails, remember the mantra within our industry: large dogs can't fit on small beds, small dogs can fit on large beds. 2 smaller dogs that tend to bunk together, go for the larger size bed.
Let's look at the back of this. Thank you for that advice, too. And by the way, this does zip off as well. Is that correct?
A removable cover, machine washable. We use the same baffled or channeled liner. We use the same high loft memory fiber fill, which since the introduction into our collections, we have managed to divert 36 million plastic bottles from our nation's landfill.
Wow, how wonderful. I feel like we need a cheering section every time we mention that. Now, tell us, that's incredible for helping our environment as well. What is the quilted bottom of this? Is this designed for any specific reason?
It will help. but it will not absolutely prevent skidding on a floor.
Ah, but it's more so skid resistant than the fleece is.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
And it's very gutsy. It's almost like a canvas on the bottom here. I'm telling you, the Cadillac of pet beds, if you're looking for a pet bed that you don't want to have to rebuy, that you don't want it to look haggard and tired and lumpy and not look great in your home. I mean, we spend a lot of time and we spend a lot of effort on our home, making it pretty, decorating it, inviting people over and wanting to present it. Don't you want something beautiful for your pet as well? Not something you need to hide away. This may be the showpiece of your room. I look at this as almost like a piece of furniture, right? Okay, so this was the Glacier National Park with the white background and the bold, big primary stripes. Here we have Grand Canyon.
Well done.
I'm starting to get it. Okay, I love it. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the tags we see at the bottom left, because I could cheat a little on that.
So you mentioned you mentioned earlier on showpiece, and I think you repeated that, and these truly are showpiece. And I think that this is what finishes the bed. They're just extraordinary.
Yeah.
What it starts with is the iconic Pendleton Woolen Mills logo.
That's at the bottom.
Warranted to be a Pendleton since 1863.
And you guys have a special license.
We do,
Okay.
exclusive license, thank you. And then it has the patch, which is indigenous to the specific national park in some of the color arrays that complement the actual color pattern or stripes of the bed
And
itself.
they look like they're a little vintage. I like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
It goes
for sure.
the history of
Yes.
the national parks. Isn't that wonderful? Think about what would a celebrity have their pet sleeping on? I think it would be like a Pendleton pet bed.
And there are a few, but unfortunately, we kind of have to keep that restricted from your viewers.
We respect their privacy, right?
Actually, there's more than a few, but
I mean,
another time, a different place.
It's the best of the best. Buy the best, buy it once, buy it right. Remember, because you can wash it and you can refill it if you need to. Now, this was the Grand Canyon, grounded in navy, and then you have this ombre of sunset, right? Really bringing in those southwest colors. And then let's look at, is this Acadia?
It is.
Acadia with the black background. I just love the striping here. There's something about it that is really artistic.
And if I can just mention 4-inch gusset. Okay?
Oh, okay.
A couple of reasons for that. First of all, 4 inches allows for virtually any size dog, including seniors that may have some joint issues, to get on and off the bed easily.
Thoughtful.
It also enables us to provide optimum fill inside of the bed, which assures maximum comfort and support.
Ah, thank you for that, Ed, because you don't want to get it and then have it compressed down to nothing or have it uncomfortable
Right.
for your sweet dog. Okay, so this is, if we could show some of the footage of the park as well. I like bringing in that heritage because the national parks are so majestic. This is Acadia National Park, and this one you have been to?
I have.
Ah, tell us about this.
I was, actually a little backstory here. I was in between, before graduate school, I was a camp counselor and a coach at a camp, and we would take the campers to Acadia for an overnight or for a long weekend. So I guess my memories are kind of mixed when you're dealing with high school kids on an overnight.
I love it.
I'm not sure I was able to take in the beauty and the majesty of Acadia as much as I was worrying about these kids.
I like how honest you are, Ed. Ed cannot tell a lie. He's like, actually, I don't know. But this does really represent that dark sky waiting for the sunrise above Maine seaboard, where Acadia's Cadillac Mountain catches that first daylight in the continental U.S. each New Year's Day. It's also the only one with a black background. So maybe you've got black windows in your home, right? Or maybe you
Very
have a
trendy
really
these days. Very trendy.
I do know that. Or maybe it's just something you want to be totally, if your dog has black hair, you're going to say, I don't want it to show up on the bed. Perfect way to go. Now let's take a peek at everybody's favorite, it seems, this show. I know on the cuddler bed, the one with the bolsters on the side for the more nesting activity, this is the most popular, the Crater Lake, in Oregon. Tell us a little bit about Crater Lake National Park. I know you haven't been there.
And now you put me on the spot by saying honest Ed. So, if I answer that question, I'm going to be making it up.
I love it. Okay, so I would love to show the cuddler bed. Oh, there it is, in the Crater Lake. And the blue, the navy blue in the background really represents that deep blue water of the big Crater Lake. I think that's what they said in the notes.
You did well. And let's put them together so people can see the comparison with the profiles.
Okay,
yeah?
sounds good. Let's go over with Tilly. We haven't seen Tilly in a while. And by the way, everybody, ew, Ed, ew. Okay, does everybody recognize this? Does everybody recognize this? Ew. Now that your screen has been populated with all these bright, beautiful colors, this wonderfully designed from Pendleton and Carolina Pet Company, high-end, the Cadillac of pet beds. Really, you want this in your home?
But you know what? I can create a little magic here, a little temporary magic, but I can create a little magic. Okay?
Talk to me.
We have any number of customers that will take this throw and lay it across the top of that sleep deck. And it gives you a little reprieve to get it out of the laundry room, out of the basement, out of the garage, back into the living room. It gives you time to get your Pendleton pet bed that you buy today.
Because this is the pinnacle. When you buy Pendleton, you're buying the pinnacle, right? From the 160-year heritage of the woolen blankets, and now exclusive partnership and rights with Carolina Pet Company. So here is the difference. Tilly, what you seeing over there?
Very interested in that camera.
The camera, what's it doing, huh? She's like, it's moving. Is that something I chase? What's going on? Oh, here comes treats. So you have the pet napper. You see how it is flat, and this is a little more spread out. And then you have the cuddler, and here you have the bolstered sides with the scalloped edge in front, so your pet can get in and out. So if you want the cuddler, this was $159 for the medium or $209 for the large on sale today. Remember, this is the last show. About 10 minutes left. Time goes fast out here, doesn't it, Ed?
I guess we're having fun.
And then, it's right. And then there is the napper, and that one is more flat. Is that for more, if say you have multiple pets and they like to cuddle together, for instance?
Sure. Or just, again, back to our weight requirements. There are certain dogs that just love to lounge and spill over the edge of the bed. So it gives them that ability where you're a little more constricted and confined with the cuddler, which then makes it more applicable for small and medium-sized dogs or cats.
Yes, little kitties. So, 2 minutes on the clock, 32 left in the Crater Lake, and that's the one that you're looking at on your screen right there, that spectrum or rainbow color inspiration. So, so pretty. And these are all, remember, inspired by national parks. Now, there is a $20 off a second in the pet napper. So if you did want to get two mediums.
Whoa, time out. And free shipping?
And free shipping.
No.
I know.
No.
ShopHQ is the place to shop, Ed. You got to start shopping here.
I'm on board right now.
You're part of the family now, Ed. No, this is all shipped for free, $75 or more, automatically shipping for free. And we're going to do, we call them buy more, save more, Ed. So if you buy one, you get a second one as a bonus, because a lot of your customers actually do have more than one pet napper in their home. Where are some places that people put them?
Again, anywhere, any place. We hate when we see a picture from a customer that they've got it into a laundry room. It just denigrates this design. This is intended to be in a prime living area.
You want your fur baby with the family.
Of course.
Put it in the living room. Put
next
it
to a fireplace.
Yeah. Put it next to your bed. Maybe you want to, you say, hey, you got your own bed.
That's right.
Get out of my bed. Or you don't want them up on the furniture. I know my in-laws, they have a cute little dog. I think he's a mix. I can't remember, but he's about 14 pounds as well. His name is Levi, and he's not supposed to be on the furniture. Now, at our house, we don't care. Goldie can come in the bed. She can go on the couch. So when we bring Goldie over to their house, she's very confused because Levi can't go on the furniture, and she can. But if you don't, maybe that's your household, and you say, I want them to have their own furniture. That's how I look at the Pendleton Pet Beds.
Thank you.
Beautiful piece in your home. All right, we're going to move on from the napper. I want to show you the cuddler one more time. The napper is very, still very, very plush, but just flat without the sides, so it's a little more versatile. 524-375. Now, if you go online to ShopHQ.com, you can find the entire Pendleton Pet assortment. New for us here at ShopHQ as a premiere. We have the dog collar and leash. We have the National Park Pet Blanket bundle. Oh, and next hour, the doctor is in the house. Dr. DeBro joins us live via Skype. He's one of the most famous plastic surgeons in the world. And he has a special line called Consult Health and Beauty, Beauty from the Inside Out. His #1 body lift cream gives you that tightening effect on the body, and he has it in a trio with multiple flavors. It's 323-979, or multiple scents, rather. He also is doing the biggest bundle he has in 7 years, so stay tuned for that. You'll save so much money. Well, Goldie's back. Hi, Goldie. They said she could come in with you today. I said, oh, no.
Why not?
Because I've got other things to do, Ed. What would she do?
Well, we would have taken care of her.
Next
would have
time.
been a pleasure.
Next time. She is a sweetheart. You know what she does? She's a mini golden doodle, 14 pounds. She jumps straight up in the air. She'll jump up to like halfway up my chest. She jumps straight in the air. I know, everyone's going, what kind of dog is that? Anyway, she looks sweet and cuddly, but she's pretty ferocious.
Is she?
No. So she was on Crater Lake in the medium, which, by the way, is limited. How many in the Crater Lake medium? Because this is the last look, 3 minutes, and then all the prices go away here. I think Crater Lake medium, we're down to 10. Crater Lake large, 3 left. Okay, so the medium's $159, and it goes for up to 30 pounds. The large is only $209 on sale, and that goes up to 50 pounds. So do you want to walk us through the 4 choices?
Sure, and I think the one thing, again, to reiterate, our 4 best-selling National Park colors, our 2 best-selling sizes, and our 2 best-selling silhouettes. So it's easy. You pick the silhouette that suits your particular pet best. You decide on the size that fits your particular pet best. And then you have the claiming rights to the pattern that you want to see and prominently display in your home.
Oh, and look how beautiful this is in your home. This is called?
Acadia.
Beautiful. On black background.
Non-pilling polar fleece, machine washable, removable cover, baffled liner inside,
this might
scalloped front,
yeah,
color on color or tone on tone cording to add to the detail.
The last pet bed you might ever buy, because that's not a good business model, Ed.
I know.
But very high
We'll
quality.
find something else.
I
I told you I want to see some other national parks, so we'll come up with some other national park
that you
themes.
just have to have. What are we seeing here with all the bright stripes?
This is Glacier, and what amazes me, but I've learned to accept, is we get lots of photos from customers who have black labs and chocolate labs, and they want this bed because they love the contrast. They absolutely love it.
And it's easy to clean, right?
It is. It is.
You zip the cover off, clean it to your heart's content. Okay, this is selling out. Any updates on the Glacier, Al? Because we have the medium and the large. They're both on sale. And that will start at $26 on value pay. Okay, the Glacier large, we have 15 left, and the medium only 10 left. Okay, so then you're with the Crater Lake. Oh, I'm starting to remember.
Well done.
Which is the spectrum of color. Oh, the Crater Lake large, almost all of them are in a web cart. So check out your carts, and then the medium, 8 left.
Ready?
Yes.
Ready for this one? You know what? I think we've reached the point where your guests ought to be able to tell us what this one is.
Okay, everybody, we're going to give you a few seconds.
1, 2, 3.
Grand Canyon. All right, look at those wonderful stripes. I think they look like the stripes of the Grand Canyon,
They do.
of the rock.
They do.
So smart.
I've been there.
Did you design? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'd love to take credit, but no.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so here's the Grand Canyon. Navy is the background, and then you have those fiery sunset colors ombreing. I just love that Grand Canyon. How many left in the Grand Canyon? What are the updates, Al? We have 11 left in the large and 12 left in the medium. All right, that's it. So many of you on the lines. Should we head on over to Tilly to say goodbye?
Please.
Come on, Ed. Come on over here. And Tilly You're the real star of the show, honey. Hi. You have been so good. Are you going to ask for a bonus, sign-on bonus?
More treats.
More treats. All right, everybody. Our phone lines are busy. Make sure you do check out. Ed, you've been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so much. And thank you for
Tilly,
bringing Tilly.
thank you.
We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next with Consult Health and Beauty kickoff of the event.
Thank you.